Hi, this is Debbie Simpson with Be Free Respect, just sharing another guided visualization from my personal brain retraining library. In this video, I share both a memory and a future visualization. Both are ones that I've used many times through my 2 years of brain retraining practice so far. As long as they still give me those feel goods, I continue using them. The memory is based on one of my memories, but very loosely because I don't have all the details of when I was 8 years old. So I just built around it to a point that felt good. And then my future, I kind of carried over some components into my future, which I like to do sometimes. And then I left the future visualization at a point that you can extend on. Build that into your next visualization. You'll see how that is. I hope that resonates with you and gives you some ideas for your personal practice. Remember, my videos don't include the steps that I do prior to visualization. So if there are steps that you do, hit the pause button and then continue. Enjoy. This video is brought to you by My Brain Rewiring Journal, Daily and Weekly Goals, available on Amazon. Let's begin. I'm going back to a time. Oh, I can hear Dad's truck pull up the driveway. I run out the back door. Dad's unloading my new bike off the back of the pickup truck. I am so excited. They found a used bike for me. My dad puts the bike down on the driveway, and he smiles when he sees the look on my face. He assures me he's going to fix it all up. He touches the rusty old fenders and asks me, "Do you want to keep these?" And he laughs. He knows I don't want fenders on my bike. I shake my head no. He says, "How about this seat with all the holes in it? Do you want this?" And he laughs again. And he assures me he's going to throw away the seat and those old handlebar grips. He tells me he's going to sand down all the rust spots, and he's going to paint it shiny and new. You'll see, it's going to look wonderful, he tells me. Each day, I watch for Dad to come home from work. And after he changes his clothes, I follow him up to the garage and sit on the nice tall stool and watch him work. He takes off the wheels, throwing away the old worn-out tires. He throws out the fenders and the seat and the old handlebar grips. He gets out some steel wool and sands down the body of the bike, removing all the rust, smoothing down the old blue paint, wiping it down until it's nice and ready to be painted. He hangs that part of my bike up from the ceiling of the garage, and he shakes the can of paint. I can hear it click, clink, clink. He tells me there's a ball inside the can to help shake up that paint and mix it all up. I can hear it clink, clink, clink. Then he sprays a very thin coat on my bike. I can still see the blue shine through. He assures me it'll all be that bright yellow with no blue at all when he's done. One thin layer each day until it's all yellow. You'll see, he tells me. He sands the rust off of the handlebars and the spokes and the rims. He gives the wheels two new black shiny tires. And then finally he tells me that it's ready to be all put together. After dinner, he tells me, oh, I am so happy. Dinner tastes good, but I am in such a hurry. I don't want to take the time to eat. But I need to wait. And I practice my patience. Dad's done with his dinner and he puts his plate in the sink. I watch him put a pencil behind his ear and I know he's ready to go work out in the garage. I put my plate in the sink and I hurry out, follow him. I sit in the nice tall stool again and watch. I watch my dad put the wheels on the body of my bike, using the right tools. I'm so amazed that he knows just what to do. He pushes those pedals and spins them and makes sure that everything's moving just the way it's supposed to. He puts the new seat on top and he tightens it up, but not completely. He has me come over and he holds me on the seat, making sure it's just the right height before he tightens it all up. And then he puts the handlebars in and has me come back over and sit on that seat. This time I can put my whole weight on that seat. He has me reach up, put my hands on the handlebars so he can make sure it's just the right height. And he tightens them all up. Then he puts the brand new handlebar grips on each end. Oh, it looks so nice. Can I ride it yet? I ask him. He says, in just a few more minutes. Pretty soon, he tells me. He flips the bike upside down and gets out his oil can. And he squirts some oil on the chain. And then he pushes the pedals, moving them around and around so that chain is all greased up. And then he flips the bike back over. Oh, it looks beautiful. I cannot wait to ride it. He moves the pedals forwards. He moves them backwards to make sure the brakes work just right. And then he holds it in front of me. Says, here you go. Take her for a spin. Oh, I hop off the stool and I smile so big. I can see my mom walking out the back door with her cup of coffee. And another one for my dad. She hands him a cup and they stand next to each other, smiling as they watch me coast down the driveway, down to the street. I reach up my hand and wave and I yell, "Thank you, Dad." Oh, I pedal down the street, feeling the summer breeze blow through my hair, the smell of the summer air. I can hear dogs barking and kids playing. And I feel the smooth ride of my brand new shiny yellow bike. And I couldn't be happier. I ride around the block. My friends come running out of their house, hopping on their bikes, joining me around and around the block. I love my brand new yellow bike. This is a good day. I take my memories and all my joy into my future with me. I see the fasten your seatbelt light come on. And the pilot tells us that we'll be landing soon. I am looking forward to my new adventure. Before I know it, the plane has landed and stopped, and I can take my seatbelt off. My bag is packed and ready. I stand up and take my small suitcase out of the overhead compartment. I snap open the handle and pull it behind me. Just enough clothes for my 3-day stay. I walk down the aisle and down the ramp into the airport. I find the car rental booth and get my keys. I find my car. I put my bags in the back seat. Plug the address into my GPS. Roll the windows down. And just smile. Oh, I'm so excited. The GPS tells me that I'll be at my bed and breakfast house in about 18 minutes, it tells me. I drive down the street, admiring the beautiful colors of the leaves, the beautiful blue sky. And I'm so happy. I've always wanted to come to Vermont in the fall, and I'm doing it. I am here, and I'll be at my bed and breakfast pretty soon. The GPS tells me I've arrived. The house looks just like it looked in the pictures. I pull up the long driveway to the parking spaces behind the house. I park in the space marked number 3, according to the directions I received after I made my reservations. I open the back door and take out my bags. I head in the door, labeled welcome. I'm greeted by the owner with a smile. I feel so welcome. This house feels so warm and cozy. She gives me a little pamphlet that tells me about breakfast, and another one that tells me about area attractions, and she gives me the key to my room. I head up the single flight of stairs and turn left, and I see the door marked number 3. I use my key to open the door, and this room is just perfect. A beautiful cozy quilt on the bed, the window open to the neighborhood with beautiful old houses and bright, colorful trees. I unpacked a few things in my bag. I washed my face and changed my shoes. And I head down the stairs out for a walk to explore the neighborhood. I'm real close to the town square, so I walk down the street and turn left. I love old towns. The town squares, just perfect. The courthouse set in the middle with green grass and lots of trees and businesses and stores on 4 streets all around, just like a square is supposed to be. I walk down the one side, looking in the windows of the stores. One of the stores has t-shirts and sweatshirts hanging in the window. My eye is drawn to a yellow hoodie with the big word Vermont right across the front in white letters. And I know that's my sweatshirt. I go in and I buy it. The lady puts it in a bag for me. I'm so happy. Beautiful yellow hoodie to take home with me and maybe wear while I'm here this weekend. I head on out, peeking in the windows of the different stores, smelling the food from the restaurants that are on the square. I can see tables and chairs in front of the one on this side of the street. What a perfect place to eat dinner tonight. I look forward to it. I walk down the next street and I see a sign with an arrow that points towards the park with a bike trail. This is what I saw in the pamphlet when I made my reservation. It said that there's a beautiful bike trail lined with trees. And it connects to the next small town with trees and sunflowers and even a farmer's market along the way. Oh, I can't wait. It's on my agenda tomorrow. But for now, I'm just exploring. And then I see a bike rental store. I better reserve my bike now. I walk in, there's dozens of different bikes. But my eye is drawn to a yellow one. Bright, shiny yellow bike that reminds me of the bike my dad painted for me. It's perfect. This is the one I want. I reserved this bike for tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Oh, I'm so looking forward to my bike ride. This is a good day. This is a great day.